This is CoOpLounge Motorsports. I'm Darwin.
I'm Jeremy.
Patrick.
The concept of this series is to showcase cars in their digital form.
No matter what physics the game may have.
Arcade, simulation, or a mix of both.
In this episode, we try to find the best modern American muscle car. We drive the Chevrolet Camaro SS, the Dodge Challenger SRT8, and the Ford Mustang GT. For this competition, I already knew I didn't want to drive the Dodge or the Mustang, and since I'm a fan of the Corvette, and that this car has a Corvette LS3 engine, I just had to drive the 2010 Camaro SS. The engine is a 6.2-liter V8 attached to a 6-speed manual transmission. It cranks out 414 horsepower and 407 foot-pounds of torque, and it also weighs in at 3,861 pounds. This car was definitely my style.
I chose the 2008 Challenger SRT8 for one reason and one reason only. It looks wicked. Well, to me it does. Although it may have a 6.1-liter Hemi V8 producing 417 horsepower and 411 foot-pounds of torque, it unfortunately has 4,132 pounds of weight disadvantage. Anyways, I still took this car. It looks good. That's all that matters to me.
This is the 2007 Ford Mustang GT. It's quite a mean-looking car. It also sounds really good. But other than that, it's quite pathetic. Its 4.6-liter V8 produces only 292 horsepower. I didn't pick this car. This was the only car left. I had no choice in this. For our first challenge, we'll try to make our cars look good.
For our photo mode challenge, we head to the Eiger Nordwand short track in Switzerland's Bernese Alps. The venue is 1.51 miles in length, consisting of 11 corners surrounded by breathtaking scenery. This circuit layout, primarily used for tarmac rallies, serves as the perfect backdrop for blending automotive design and the beauty of nature. So for my photos, I tried to take conventional shots of the front and rear corners of the car.
Well, the first photo of the front looked like it came out of a brochure, so that was pretty good. And the rear, I was pretty distracted with the signs.
Not blurred enough.
All I got out of this: welcome to the Bernese Alps. Enjoy your stay.
Exactly. Alright, for my photos, I basically drifted the whole entire course. And my main focus was to get an action shot and a scenic shot. But I only spent about 10 minutes on it, just chose whatever came out good.
Well, your front photo doesn't really show off much of the car.
Show some badges.
I think you failed in both those aspects.
Well, I think a second photo is better at the action aspect to this, and it shows off more of the car. The composition's overall better. Alright, let's move on to Patrick's Mustang.
You know what? I saw that tunnel. I love how the car looked there. So I just took photos from there.
I agree, the lighting, shadowing, it was amazing. It looks like a real car.
That tunnel's a pretty good place to show off some lighting effects on this car. The way you took the front photo, it really shows off the edges on that hood. And also on the rear of the car, you got a nice reflection going down the side. And also really shows off the chrome wheels on this. Alright, now that we've seen everyone's photos, who do you think won?
I say Patrick. He chose the right spot, took advantage of his environment. Both lighting, shadowing, and especially the incredible models that GT5 has.
I would agree with you. He had good composition, good lighting, really showed off the car.
What's up?
I'd say second. I put myself not there because I didn't really try that hard. All I did was drift and just took photos that actually might work.
You got a zero, bro.
And it didn't really work, so I concede the defeat.
Yeah, at least I actually took the effort to make it look like a brochure photo, you know?
Alright, so Jeremy gets a 1. I guess I get a 2 then.
And Darwin gets a 0 for the Photomode challenge.
Big fans.
For our second challenge, we have a good old-fashioned American drag race. This is the Cinematropolis. For our drag race challenge, we head to special stage Route 7 on Japan's expressways. The venue is 14.47 miles in length, full of highway goodness primarily featured in the hit Japanese manga and anime, Wandan Midnight. This circuit may have 24 corners, but more importantly, its longest straightaway is 2.64 miles long, which is perfect for an old-school drag race through tunnels resembling the Haneda tunnels in real life.
This is the Cinematropolis. In a Cinematropolis. In a Cinematropolis. In a Cinematropolis. In a Cinematropolis.
Alright, start up the drag race. I got the best launch.
Crap. Launched.
You and your freaking Camaro, man. I swear to God, hate that damn thing.
It's like a jet.
Rear grip, man.
Look at that. Look at that gigantic ass gap already.
It's like the Challenger's not that far behind.
I'm already gone. I give up.
Where is the
No.
Mustang?
You know what? You know what?
Nowhere near us.
I was helping a lady with her groceries, so how about you shut up?
That's pretty far back.
If it wasn't for that smoky launch, first gear, I think I'd be right up with you.
And I am about to win.
Eat your car.
That second's good enough for me.
La 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 la.
You got smoked.
And you know what? Shut up. Shut your mouth.
I'm satisfied with second.
That was an easy race. Alright, so I think we know who won that challenge.
We've already been talking about this. It's already obvious from the video.
Yeah, I
2
already
points
know.
for me.
I already know who lost, and I already know who won. There was a big discrepancy in the distance that you finished in, so I'm happy with my second place.
Alright, so the Camaro scores 2 points on this one, the Challenger 1, and Mustang 0.
For our next challenge, we have a 3-lap race and a drift battle.
For our road race and drift challenge, we head to the Tsukura circuit in Shimotsuma, Ibaraki, Japan. The venue is 1.27 miles in length, consisting of 8 corners known for time attack tuner battles. We give homage to best motoring with a classic 3-lap battle with the slowest and fastest grid setter. Thereafter, we drift the first corner, the penultimate corner, and the final corner. Alright, here we go, the start of the race. And I got another great launch.
But
I hate your freaking car. What the hell?
See that?
Already overtook me by the
See
beginning.
that? Smoke.
Way too easy.
Smoke and he's in first.
I
Burn out that one.
even left the door open for you.
I'm already gone. This
My
freaking
car
sucks.
doesn't turn. It's a real muscle car. Real muscle cars don't turn. I'm
Wow,
surprised
that
my
Mustang's
car.
already gone.
I'm surprised
Yeah.
my car's right behind you.
That Camaro is like the GTR of the muscle cars.
Example of muscle car. Can't turn.
GTR of muscle cars.
If we were on motorcycles, we turn right. I don't know, but we're on 4 wheels.
La 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 la
Pushing
la
pretty hard.
la.
I'm taking late apexes. The car doesn't turn. You have to straighten the car faster.
Wow, that Mustang's already far behind. It's only the first lap.
Yeah, totally.
How did you guys drag me into this?
No comment.
You guys.
I hope I
Wow,
pushed it.
Pushing still.
Of course.
Alright, started the second lap. Opened up a bit of a gap. Left the door open again.
Well, my car can't corner. You have a sports car with a muscle car name.
That's not a real muscle car. That's a lie.
Just watch the Challenger take its corners. It wiggles every single corner.
Look at that body roll.
That could have been a disaster.
So look at that. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Even when it's going straight.
I love how planted that Camaro is in the corners.
It's not a muscle car, dude.
It's Australian inside. Chassis wise.
Mowing some grass there.
Yep, just trying to keep up.
Hey, look!
Did you see the Mustang back there?
That was funny.
Taking late apexes again.
Is the slipstream not enough for you?
Whoa.
See, look at that.
Cutting more grass.
Damn!
I have to take late apexes, straighten the car faster, and use the power.
Actually took a good line on that one.
My car just wasn't turned.
But you see him though close the gap on this lap.
Which is very surprising after that drag race result.
The car is still squirming out of the corners.
I'm telling you, if you guys had my Challenger, you'd be in the wall right now. You wouldn't even finish the race.
Which makes the Camaro better, right?
We'll
Look at
discuss
that.
that later.
It's solid.
Yeah, but guess what? There's a tiger striped Challenger right behind you for all 3 laps.
Oh, that's just because of the slipstream.
I don't think so. Maybe me manhandling those corners with this crappy muscle car. And again, look at that. Almost lost it.
Oh, there's the
Yeah,
Mustang.
there's Patrick.
Hey! I actually made it! I think.
Barely.
At least I actually made it.
I think that was like 20 seconds behind.
Yeah, you know what? Shut your face.
Okay, so once again, I think the results are obvious.
It's just like a drag
Not
race.
that obvious. That was a very close race. I really pushed you for that. Well, ended up with 1 point, but I really pushed you to the end.
You were only hooked on my slipstream.
It doesn't even matter. It's all about the results.
And those results are the Camaro with 2 points for this round, Challenger 1, and Mustang scoring nil. Alright, let's start the drift battle. First up, Patrick the Mustang.
Shall we start?
What's with the jerky steering?
What, your problem with
Oh,
that?
look at that. He's using a
Dual
controller. It's a controller.
You know what? Shut your mouth. I want to see you do better.
Look at that.
Well, Darwin and the Challenger.
I'm using a wheel, and that looks smooth.
Okay, that's actually pretty cool. Let's see the
Mine was a little
Camaro
wide,
then.
but it was stable.
Oh, he has some smoke.
Yeah,
see
look at
this?
that smoke start.
Let's see this Camaro. That. Oh my gosh. Look at this.
What?
That rear grip is good.
I'm dying
Here's
here.
Patrick again. Nice entry.
Oh, a
Lots
lot
of
of
smoke.
smoke.
Almost went off.
Wow, we kept it going.
Dual shock.
Ripped.
Challenger.
That's smooth.
Tracing another nice line.
I had smooth throws.
He exits up the little more to the
See,
side.
you do better now.
You left a lot to be desired after that first one, Jordan. And the second one. oh, a skid mark. Skid
I
mark.
got skid markers.
You got one
Skid mark.
skid mark. Oh, you
You
suck.
alright, man?
You suck.
Use your big
You're killing
glass
me.
corner.
Killing Patrick.
I remember this last one. I hated it.
I think it was my favorite thing.
And Mustang is too slow for this, man.
Whoa!
Yeah, I was like, a little
Correction.
timid in the entry.
Yeah. Not as timid as your Camaro.
Here's my Challenger.
It's hard to get the entry on this, huh?
I came in pretty fast.
Save! Wow. Alright. Oh, look, he got more
Patrick.
smoke this time.
Where's my blindfold?
No.
Where's my blindfold?
Watch.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Pump the gas. Pump the gas. I was pumping that throttle.
That was beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, hold on. Camaro isn't absolutely horrible at drifting. Check out my practice run.
I really
actually
doubt
broke
that.
first.
You're just horrible at drifting. I think the Camaro can drift, but you can't drift it.
Well, check this out. Here I go.
I see that thing.
Oh, here it comes. Oh yeah, one clean skid mark.
At the
What
very
was that
end.
supposed to be?
That was a drift.
That wasn't a drip.
It laid down a skid mark.
Yeah.
Not really.
It was a little sideways.
I bet you have
Not
more
really.
skid marks in your toilet than you did on the tarmac.
It was counter steering.
I don't believe you. That's not drifting. I've seen bicycles drift better than you. Alright guys, from that video, it's pretty obvious who won. I think it was the Camaro.
Yeah, he was
Wait.
great at losing.
Wait, I forgot, this wasn't a grip contest.
I guess it wasn't.
He was stuck in that road race mentality.
Okay, so maybe the grip didn't work out for me this time.
That's still equal to 0, which I'm proud of.
Alright, that was a 0 for me.
I'll take my 1, because I think I had consistent drifts, but Patrick laid down the rubber. He had long ass drifts.
Hey, he had a dual shot.
Doesn't matter, it's all about the results. 2 for the Mustang.
Meet our fourth member, B-Spec Bob. He represents Gran Turismo's AI, Artificial Idiot. For our power laps, we had to a place familiar to all petrolheads, the Top Gear test track in Dunsfold, Surrey, England. The venue is 1.75 miles in length, consisting of 9 proper corners around the figure-8 track designed by Lotus. Since it never rains in the Gran Turismo iteration, this circuit serves as a perfect equalizer for all road-legal cars running regulation comfort medium tires. Alright, here we go, the Mustang.
Most things off.
Man, I love that car. It's just
That
slow.
was a slow start. It's just, you don't need a watch. You need a calendar.
Damn. This B-Spec Bob's driving it better than me.
It's pretty smooth. I bet it handles like a sports car. It just has a long engine.
Keeping a nice tight line through Chicago.
Oh, bit of understeer. Oversteer.
Comes the Hammerhead.
Here it comes. That's pretty clean.
Pretty clean.
No nonsense.
Coming out pretty slow though.
Yeah. Follow through all.
Are you sure he was on full throttle coming through here?
It's taking 1.
The car's slow. It's steady at least.
At least it sounds good.
Ah, I love the sound of that car. It also looks pretty mean. It's really aggressive and fun. That's why I like that car. It's just that engine is so
Coming through
slow.
Gambon.
That was
Very
pretty slow.
civilized exit.
Can you even really call that a muscle car?
Look at
Alright.
this.
Challenger.
You see that smoky start? That's a muscle car start.
Is it gonna show off its muscle car quarter?
Oh,
Yeah.
Look at that body
Did
roll.
you see that body roll? This car weighs 50,000 pounds.
This isn't a car. This is a boat.
Probably carrying 3 bodies in the back too.
It's a nice boat.
Get like what 10 crates of moonshine in the back of that thing.
Alright, coming in through the Hammerhead.
Look like understeer. And then oversteer at the exit.
It's like a muscle car.
It's
quality,
a muscle car to me.
muscle car turn.
Look at all that body roll.
It weighs the world.
Look at that. Look at that. Lean.
Hard brake.
Oh, what was that?
Bit of a moment. The finish line.
Oh.
Perfect way to
Probably
finish it.
pushed it.
Definitely a muscle car.
Alright, that's how you launch a Camaro.
I must admit, it looks like it has launch control, but
You don't do anything to launch a Camaro. You just
Have
put your
launch
foot on the pedal.
It's got grip.
Yeah, that you definitely proved that to us in the grip challenge.
definitely was a challenge.
Sucker.
You couldn't drift with 400 plus horsepower.
Well, that's a tight line for Chicago.
The car looks very
Comes
easy
the
to drive.
Hammerhead.
And
Handling the switchback.
Whoa!
Look
Actual
at
grip
that.
thing.
He's
So
like,
it was
"Oh, I
just
can
you
drift."
then.
I think it's the driver.
It was the driver.
Driving is rubbish.
I don't know. Maybe the grip didn't cooperate with me that day.
Maybe you just suck.
Oh, look at that. Loose again.
Maybe Bob knew something I didn't.
Driving skill. That's what it is. Again!
It's making Gambon look
Oh,
a little
a bit
exciting.
twitchy.
Alright guys, now let's check out the times. Patrick, how'd your Mustang do?
Alright, check this out. Ford Mustang GT 132.752. What's up?
Alright. Darwin, what about you?
Well, my Challenger SRT8 finished in 127.452.
What?
Almost.
Oh,
What?
5 seconds?
Yup.
5 seconds faster than the
Almost
Mustang.
5.5
Wow,
seconds faster than the Mustang.
I hate you.
you really got a slow one.
How about you?
Alright. 127.452 for the Challenger, eh? Well, my Camaro SS did it in 1 minute, 25 seconds. 0.74.
I'm honestly not surprised by this.
I don't believe that he's that much faster than me. The road race showed me differently.
You still lost that road race, man.
Yeah, by like a tenth.
Well, you had the slipstream.
Stop being so vain about it.
Well,
Take that loss like a man.
Alright.
Be spec Bob drives fast.
So for this challenge, Camaro takes another 2 points, Challenger 1, and the Mustang another 0. So, with the challenges finished, let's tally up the scores. The Mustang and Challenger finished with 4 points, and the Camaro finished with 7 points, making the Camaro the best modern American muscle car.
You know what? I honestly think it's still not a muscle car.
It's a sports car.
It's a muscle car.
No, it's
Sports
not.
car with a muscle car name. Yet, I'm still surprised that I tied with Patrick's Mustang.
Which makes you
I'm
Equally
equally as
bad.
bad. Speechless.
Thanks.
Alright guys, which car would you still buy in GT5?
I would still get the Camaro because the grip is awesome. Launching and cornering, I don't have to worry about it.
How about you, Patrick?
Mustang, that's definitely for sure. Have you heard that thing? Ah, sounds so sick. Looks freaking sick, but it's slow as hell.
Yeah, I see the trend here. We're still choosing the same car that we started with. And I'll do the same thing. Challenger, it's the only muscle car. Muscle car, as in muscle car, not your little sports cars that you guys have.
What's not muscle about the Camaro?
It turns. It can corner well.
You couldn't even break the grip.
No, a true muscle car makes you go fast in a straight line,
And when you try
die
to
in the
turn,
corner.
you flip over and
Yeah,
die.
you hit the tree. That's the first thing you'll hit, or the light post.
Okay, at least I won't be dead around the corner.
It's not a muscle
yeah, I
car.
think so. It's not a muscle car. It's
Get
a
out of
sports
here.
It's stronger
Well-
than all your cars.
Okay. Anyways, for the 2012 models, if you had the money, which car would you buy in real life?
I would still get the Camaro because I really like the styling on it.
How about you, Patrick?
I wouldn't get any of them.
Oh,
Well, yeah, why?
Cause have you seen the new freaking Mustang? It looks like crap.
yeah, I'd agree with
The
you.
Challenger, it's
Yeah.
a Dodge.
I see. Yeah.
It's a
You're right. I don't like
Dodge.
Dodges either.
I see where Jeremy's going. He chose the same car in GT5 that he chose in real life. You wouldn't choose anything. Me, yeah, I wouldn't buy the Challenger with my own money. I'd go for the Mustang GT 2012. More power than your Camaro. I'd probably smoke you. With the Mustang GT.
Well, if the 2012 Mustang still had the looks of the older generation one, it'd probably be a better looking option to me.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe you can buy a 2007 used and stick that 5.0 liter in the old one.
Alright, good old fashioned engine swap. We're gonna die.